Hey guys, this is Bruce, and today I've got a new game playing a cruiser this time. This is the Tier 6 ship Cleveland from the US Navy, and it's a pretty amazing ship. It has a lot of firepower, and unlike battleships, it's pretty maneuverable. Also has pretty good anti-air. The only problem is that it doesn't have a large range, and unlike other cruisers, it doesn't have torpedoes. And because the range is rather low, what I'm going to try in this game is sort of hiding behind islands, using these as a shield, and shooting at battleships that are coming by from the cover of the island. So here's the first plane coming in. I'm repelling it, shooting down the first plane, and I'm waiting for my first victims to come by the island. Unfortunately, I parked too close to the island, so can't shoot over it. It's a bit unfortunate. There are other islands on the map which are a bit lower, so you can really nicely shoot over those. But for now I'm deciding, okay, let's move out of cover here and try to engage. And the first target here is a destroyer. So, as a cruiser, it's pretty much your job to kill those destroyers off pretty quickly so that your battleships don't get torpedoed. So that's what I'm doing here, using HE of course, and I will be pretty much using high explosive shells throughout the game. And yeah, I'm just getting one shot and really the other guy with the torpedoes finishes him off. Alright, so far so good. We're actually slightly behind at the moment. Lost 2 ships, the enemy lost just 1. Now I'm deciding what to do here. There's this big battleship, Fuso, coming in. Same tier as me, and I know he's behind the island, so I want to quickly turn so that I don't present my entire broadside. Don't want to go towards him, so I want to turn back. And I just have enough time to do that. And this guy misses his first salvo, so that's great. Now I have 30 seconds to basically shoot at him, and of course I'm using HE to hope that I can set his ship on fire. And this is right now. This is basically where you will see how amazing the damage of that ship is. So that's the first fire right here, which will now damage the ship on top of the regular shell damage. Yeah, missing a few shots here because he's basically doing a 180 turn. Second fire right there. So he's pretty much ablaze right now, down to half HP. And he doesn't shoot back. I'm off behind the island. Also, his guns can't turn quickly enough. So that's pretty cool right here. Of course, he will be able to recover some of that damage with the repair consumable, but yeah, pretty much brought him down to 1/3 HP. So that's a pretty good start. 3 fires overall. Alright, now my team has moved on, and you see this very rarely, but the team is moving as a unit forward. That's pretty nice, so I want to join them now, see what's going on at the front. And yeah. So there's a bit of plane fighting going on the left side of the map, and yeah, but otherwise all the battleships of my team are moving forward, and I'm gonna join them now. And this Fuso is of course also moving back, so pretty much everything is going towards the north half of the map. And again, there's some other islands here which I can later use as cover. Right now there's just one destroyer here who's threatening one of my battleships, so I'm gonna try and take that one out rather quickly. Now that distance it's hard to hit with this cruiser here because the shell travel time is very high. That's also why he doesn't have a lot of range. But as the destroyer comes closer we can actually hit him. So it's the first few hits. Some good damage. And what's also amazing about this cruiser is that it's shooting very fast, right? That's full hit there, you won't live much longer. And take him out quickly before he actually drops torpedoes on that battleship. That's another hit. Still lives though. Now he should finally go down. Yeah, not before the battleship was actually hit by a few torpedoes from that plane. Alright, and now here's that Fuso that we shot at earlier, coming up again, and again we can set him on fire, I think. It's a very good position. Now I'm turning my broadside towards him because I know he's not aiming at me, right? His guns are aimed at the battleship left of us, so I can pretty much shoot with impunity at him. Also, I'm gliding behind the cover of this island mountain here, so I'm pretty safe. With that high rate of fire, I can hopefully, get some fires going, and he should be pretty much dead. He shouldn't be able to escape here. Yeah, there's the fire. So even if I don't hit him, he should die over time. I'm trying to accelerate the process, and okay, he still lives, but now he should really go. That's why I'm focusing on the next ship. That's another battleship, also conveniently before that island, and here you see how I can use that island for cover. That was a good hit, HE, but 5,000 damage. It's just the shell hits, and now hopefully we can set also this guy on fire. And yeah, I mean, he's not trying to run really. He's actually turning towards us now, which is a big mistake. So now he's on fire once, and I think he just used his consumable to put out the fire a few seconds ago, so he can't do it again. It's on cooldown, so now he will burn. And of course I keep shooting at him, so maybe I can accelerate the fire, get him to burn a second time. Not yet. But I mean, since he's turning towards us, there should be no way that he's getting away. And we're doing all of that without receiving any damage, so that's pretty cool. Big damage there. And okay, there's some torpedoes coming in from the plane. Okay, but I get the kill, so that's nice. That's the third kill of the battle. So that's cool. So there's one cruiser left, Omaha, and he's a bit smarter than the battleship captain, so he's turning away and running. Smart choice, I guess. Okay, now on the right side, I wasn't completely shielded on the right side, so I have to be careful a bit so that I don't get shot from the side. And indeed, this Congo here is trying to shoot me. And yeah, what you saw there for a second was the enemy carrier just flashing up on the edge of the range. Okay, but now this battleship Congo here first. So I have to be careful here. If he lands a good shot on my side and citadels me, then I'm dead. So I'm maneuvering around a bit here. Whenever he shoots me, I'm trying to turn towards him to give less of a target area there, all the while shooting at this guy, and hopefully we can set him on fire as well. And I just noticed, okay, there's another cruiser here who's shooting at me from the side, so that should be disposed of first. So there's a shot coming in, and yep, that finishes him.
We destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Now back to this battleship. It's about to vanish behind the island. Shot, and indeed we set him on fire. Now this Omaha again shooting from the other side, and that's a bit unfortunate, a bit of a bad situation here, being shot at from two sides, so that shouldn't happen. I'm trying to turn to shoot at this Omaha now. While turning, I'm giving one salvo on this carrier, and now on this, focusing on this on this cruiser here. Again, as soon as I'm focusing on him, he's turning and running, so he's on fire, but I'm guessing he can put out the fire. Now there's a friendly here who's colliding with me. He has very low HP, but he's like, oh, we're winning the battle, let's charge them. And that's usually not a good idea. Back to shooting the carrier, and indeed my friend, he survived left 10 seconds and then he was dead. Of course everybody would be shooting at him if he has such little HP left. Okay. Now, first carrier's dead. I gave him a few shots, but somebody else finished him off. There's the second carrier, now running, trying to cover, trying to hide behind the island. Good hit there, 8,000 damage, so these lower tier carriers aren't protected well, so even with HE you can hit the citadel. And the nice thing about this high shell arc here is that you can shoot over the island and still hit him, which happened here, 3,000 over the island, and another one which hit him now. It's 3 citadel hits over the island, plus set him on fire. Okay, now there's just this cruiser remaining, the carrier we just shot, and this battleship here on the right side. Okay, the battleship is shooting at me, so I'm trying to turn towards him. And the carrier burned down behind the island, so nice, that's the 5th kill. Now just 2 ships left. And it's a bit dangerous with this battleship still around, shooting at me, so if he gets a lucky shot I'm dead, so that's why I'm basically not going straight, but really changing angles a lot. That's why he doesn't really hit me, while I'm constantly shooting at him. 3,000 damage again. He's on fire already, but I don't think from me. It's another achievement, Confederate. It's actually funny that I get this Confederate achievement after high caliber. Usually that's the other way around. But usually these two go hand in hand. And now it's really just not cleaning up. I mean, it's just 2 ships left, whereas we have more than half of our ships left. So we really turned it around here. Yeah, this battleship is burning down, it's just a matter of who gets the kill. So that went pretty well. And there he goes. I think he had at least 2 fires there, so that was quick in the end. Now just 1 guy left. So yeah, by turning back a bit earlier, he survived quite a while, last survivor of the enemy team, but now of course he's bound to die. And yeah, again, just a matter of who gets the kill here. Just let's do the cleanup. Another good hit, and he's in fire twice, I think, and somebody else gets the kill. So that was it. I think it's a pretty nice game, and throughout the game I actually pretty much always used high explosive shells, which is, I guess, what you should typically do with cruisers, although AP, so armor-piercing shells, are very viable on short range against cruisers, sometimes also against battleships. But here, since we were shooting a bit from the distance, from behind the cover of islands, the HE worked out pretty nicely, and especially with the fire damage. And as you can see in the end screen here, it was more than 50,000 of fire damage, so that paid off quite a bit. So I hope you enjoyed it. I think it was a nice game, and see you next time.